Basic question: how do we use technology, iPads, to help students learn? Our design had our AM students at Maple Street and Center Road schools use iPads for 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Through the use of selected apps, students focused on 5 target areas: letter identification, number identification, letter sound association, basic math, and basic reading. Introduction of the iPads in the classroom began October 1st, 2012 and ran through the end of June 2013. On average, each AM kindergarten student received a total of 42 hours of iPad usage from October through the end of June. Each AM and PM kindergarten student were screened to gauge basic proficiencies. Areas tested included the student's ability to write their first name, the ability to recite their ABCs, recognition of upper and lowercase letters, and the ability to read sight words. All initial and final screen results were averaged into an overall class result. Center Road School AM kindergarten students tested to an average of 43% for the AM class and 40% for the PM class. While Maple Street School AM and PM classes both tested to 26% proficiency. The final screen for the Center Road AM class resulted in a 94% proficiency average, while the PM class achieved a 92% proficiency average. The final screen for both AM and PM classes at Maple Street resulted in a 91% proficiency average.
Look at that. Wait.
A little bit for battery come back. Give it like 2 minutes. Wait a couple seconds.
With our study as defined, no significant statistical variation between AM and PM classes were recorded across both schools. One unanticipated result was the direct observation that both AM kindergarten classes were able to consistently remain focused throughout their 15 minutes with the iPad. Kindergarten teacher Diane Soroy says, "This is the only task I give them where they can all remain focused for the entire 15 minutes." The initial results of the iPad initiative have yielded some surprising and unanticipated indicators. While the screening results seemed to suggest that our methodology did not yield a significant variation between AM and PM classes, the consistent ability for students to remain on task suggests a direction we should move next. It appears that iPads may help with regards to classroom structure and provide a resource to keep students focused on task for specific periods of time. This suggests a center-based usage approach that will allow teachers to give more direct support to students. Our next step is to define the methodology to test these conclusions.